All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to the Wednesday night Franchise Factor training. We call this our $1 million Franchise Factor training. And the reason we call it this is because there are people who follow this exact training, okay, that have earned over seven figures. At least two people have done that. We're here every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and the website link is oneteamOneDreamHangout.com. If a passcode is required, it's all lowercase. Go one team, and just be here live, be on time, and take notes. This is being recorded, so this will be posted on the team YouTube channel. But this is specifically for people who want to, who want to learn the system we teach, and also this is for leaders and design for duplication, which is very important if you guys want to build that large long-term residual income here with GoldAsana and HBN. So we do believe in having events. So we had an event here in Las Vegas back in January. So now our next event is still what almost 6 months away. So it's in Dallas, Texas, the weekend of August 21st through the 23rd. Early bird tickets are still available. Once those are sold out, the ticket price will increase. Okay, so you still have time to purchase your $50 ticket, and you can either send the money via PayPal or Zelle or Venmo. So I encourage you guys to get your tickets and plan on being in Dallas because there is going to be a lot of valuable information shared there, and there's some things that aren't shared on the recording that people get to experience in person. So hopefully we'll see many of you guys at the Dallas event the same way you showed up to Las Vegas event. So I want to congratulate people who accomplished any commission milestones. If you made your first $5 or $1, congratulations. Okay, you have a story to share. If you earned $100 or 1,000 or 100,000, whatever, congratulations. Also want to congratulate anyone with the companies that achieved any rank achievements. Congrats. And you guys should celebrate yourself because you are demonstrating you are committed to wanting to no longer improve your situation, but also help people improve theirs. So congratulations to you guys. Appreciate that. Now on our team, we are one team, one dream. We have different leaders and we all work together collectively to build a wonderful organization and a great company. So three people have wrote books. Okay, so Coach Will wrote two books. He's our first seven-figure male earner with HBN and our first six-figure earner with GoldAsana. And Coach Will is a multi-million-dollar earner in the network marketing space. He's retired from his law enforcement career years ago. He wrote two books, Making Your First Million in Network Marketing, which is more for new people, and The Hidden Empire, right? Like once you've gotten the skill sets down and are generating income, then you want to read The Hidden Empire. Coach Seymour, he's one of our six-figure earners here, who's also retired and doing this business full time, but not really full time because this is not an eight hour day type of gig. But he wrote a book called "Winning Is My Only Option." Okay, that's available. And then I wrote a book called "From Bankrupt to Better Living." So that just shares my story on how I was bankrupt, literally bankrupt, guys, living paycheck to paycheck, living only on cash, no credit, and how I was able to turn my life around and turn my finance around because of the network marketing profession. And that book is also available. So those are three books from people that have all earned at least six figures. I'm also a seven-figure earner with the company, right? So get those books and hopefully you guys will enjoy them and get the nuggets that are taught in those books and apply them. So Franchise Factor, this is the current iteration of our training. When we started this back in 2021, during the pandemic, everyone was working remotely. People were wearing masks still being quarantined. And during the pandemic, HBN, okay, grew by over 300%. Because at that time, people were looking to improve and strengthen their immune systems. People wanted to earn more money. So HBN exploded and it's still growing to this day. But during that time, there were several six-figure income earners that happened very fast. Myself, Coach Will, there was some other people. So we put together a training and we called it Six Steps to Six Figures. That was the initial name of the training, and it was happened on a Saturday, and it was long. It'd be 2 hours long sometimes. A lot of information was shared, and we decided to change it to Seven Steps to Seven Figures training once one person earned seven figures with the company following the system. Coach Will's the first one to do it. I'm the second. So then after Coach Will hit his seven figures in income here, we wanted to simplify the training and break it up into four parts. So we looked at what successful franchises do when their franchisees purchase a franchise, they have a specific way to train them. And we treat this as a franchise because for $9.95, we go to Sana, or for $25, well, you can even start for free with HBN to make money. Okay, it won't be a whole lot, but you can make money with HBN without buying anything. But when people come in business with and have their mini franchises, we wanted to have a simple training system in place. So we focus on having a unified, duplicatable training system. And this right here was lost in network marketing because no one is teaching people duplication. Everyone is teaching people how to join, go on social media, post about your business, spam people's messenger box, and hopefully somebody signs up, right? So we focus on teaching people to teach people to teach people. Okay, you want to teach that down to three levels or three generations in your organization. That is going to produce that large, long-term passive income we all desire. Okay, when we got involved in this business. Then we also focus on sequential learning. We don't teach out of order. There's mindset training we do that happens on Sundays and on Tuesdays. Coach Will and Miriam handle Sunday. Miriam and Coach Seymour handle Tuesdays. So we focus on mindset. Then we teach on skill sets, right? And there are only seven core skills that are necessary to be successful in network marketing. We teach that. Okay. And then we also focus on resources and repetition. So we believe that what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. So this is the reason why we're not teaching different concepts. Okay. We pretty much stick to mindset and skill set training to help people, learn how and to grow into professionals, because we are in the leadership development business. We just get paid for it. And then the percentages, these are what most people should know this, but if this is your first time attending our training, you probably haven't heard these numbers before. But I want to welcome you to the training. If you guys are a member, or if you are a guest who is evaluating partnering with us, welcome. You get this training for free. And the value of this membership is at least $60,000, right? And so 70% of people are going to die broke, right? That's according to insurance company statistics. So 70 out of 100 people, right, are going to die broke. That applies to your business also. When you have people partner with you, right, they're going to tell you, hey, I joined the company because I want to make a lot of money. I want to retire. I want to fire my boss. I want to get my wife off that job, right? But what's going to happen is 7 out of 10 of those people that tell you that, they're going to quit, right? They're not going to make it. So we like sharing the truth. We don't make up stuff. We don't sugarcoat things. We just want you guys to be prepared, right? So when those people quit, you're not disappointed. Don't take it personal. The 3%, okay, those are people who are rock stars in sales, in marketing, right? They're very charismatic, and they do well, right? And 3%ers are the ones that can't be trained because they already have the way of doing things, right? And they have the personality, they're charismatic, and people follow them. The 70%ers follow 3%ers, okay? And so, like, for instance, Shaquille O'Neal, right? Who knows? If everyone knows who Shaq is, type 1. Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, David Beckham. I'm in sports, right? Everyone knows they are. Those are 3%ers, right? Those people could make one post and sign up 1 million people, right? Very charismatic. However, they're not duplicatable, right? You can't duplicate what they did because it's all about them. So those are 3%ers. The 27%, those are all of the people who are like us. We're here on a Wednesday night. We attend trainings on Sundays. We attend the Zoom on Monday. We attend training on Wednesdays. On Tuesdays. We're Wednesday. We attend the Thursday Zooms. Even the Friday hangout. I know it's in the middle of the day, but for the people who don't have jobs, right, you can hop on the Wednesday midday hangout with me. Though that's us. We're the 27%. We're the people who know that we have to plug into the training system and learn to do it and teach it. We know that we have to focus on our mindset and our skill sets. We know that we have to focus on, utilizing the resources and using repetition to become professional. So welcome and congratulations for you guys being here. Now, because both companies are growing fast, right? The reason why they're growing is because number one, the barrier to entry is low. With both companies, you can join for free. With GoDasana, you can literally set up a 72-hour account. You can take the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good tour and enjoy those 3 days of that subscription, right? And not pay for anything, not pay for it. You can join for free. HBN, you can sign up for free and earn 10% commissions without buying anything. So the barrier to entry is low, and because of that, people are joining and they're not following any of this teaching that we teach, right? And so perfectly fine. People don't have to do what we teach, but if they're having success, that's great. Ignore us, right? We don't want to step on anybody's toes. And anyway, none of us are employees. We are all independent contractors. We all receive a 1099 from Green Organics, our parent company. Now, if what you're doing isn't working and you would like to see your income grow faster, and if you're willing, and if you're willing to follow simple instructions that most people can follow if they wanted to, by all means, plug into our training and apply the information, right? You'll see your businesses grow. So how the company is structured, Green Organics is the parent company of both GoDasana and Heart by Naturals. Green Organics was started in August of 2011, so the company will be 15 years old in August. GoDasana was launched in 2012, primarily as essential oils. And then Heart by Naturals was launched in 2017 with the supplements and superfoods. And HBN was launched after Ben was delivered from vasculitis. Now, of course, I'm not making any medical claims. I'm not saying any of our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any type of disease or health conditions. And we're not governed by the FDA. Okay, we have our FDA certified manufacturing facility in Cincinnati, Ohio. We own it, and that's where the home office is. And always talk to your doctor before using the products. And as far as income, we never guarantee people are going to earn any money or currency. I work hard. I don't know if you work hard, so it's possible. You could join us, not earn a single dime. But GoDasana is primarily non-consumable products. We have the go-go sticks. We have the household products with the detergent and the hard surface cleaner, which are sold out right now. We have the personal care products with the soap, deodorant, tooth powder, hair serum, skincare serum, right? We have a body oil that also launched. You can only get that with the Daily Pause kit right now. And Black Seal, and we have essential oils all with GoDasana. Oh, and the $9.95 Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good digital subscription, which is tailored for emotional well-being, which no other company in the M&M space is addressing emotional wellness the way we are. And that subscription is wonderful. For those of you who like the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription, comment below and indicate how you feel about doing that. I like it because you're able to, reset each day before you give yourself access to the world, which is amazing. People need that. And then our HBN is primarily supplements and superfoods, black seed oil, the GLP-1 products, fulvic acid, the coffee products, which are wonderful, the tea products, the weight release products. We have a lot of products with HBN, and they all work because the company, Paula, our owner, and Alexander Wrighton, our formulator, they're focused on outcomes, which is the reason why over 90% of our members, combined with the companies, are customers. They're not consultants like you guys who are here tonight making money. And so that Charlotte says she's more focused. Jessica says it gives her clarity, calmness, and focus before she starts her day. It's great. All right, so write this down. Right, just realize this: we are all in business. So this is my business and I am making it work. So it's not necessary to have a sponsor for you to be successful. Who's iPad 2C? Want to change her? Can I change your name? Comment in the chat so we know who you are. We like knowing who's here. Otherwise, we'll remove you from the Zoom. So let us know who you are so we can have like real names, right? But iPad 2C says keeps them focused. Mary says helps her focus and ponder what she needs to do. Oh, is that you, Jerry? Just type yes if that's you. We can change your name. But the thing about it is, I don't have a sponsor, right? My sponsor, bailed. Actually was terminated, a few years ago. I don't have a sponsor yet. I was already successful without them. I didn't need my sponsor to be successful. I'm grateful for my sponsor for introducing me to HPN, but I never needed him for me to be successful. Okay, and he was new just like me and didn't know much about the companies, and I just want to encourage you guys, take accountability for your business and you make it work. Okay, because you are an independent contractor. Hopefully you do have a sponsor that's plugged in and not not jumping around from company to company to company, and not really plugged in to see what's going on, so they can at least point you in the right direction. But if not, it's up to you to go and get the information, right? Go and find someone that's plugged in and connect with them and get the information so you can make your business work. All right. So our vision is bringing the power of plants, emotional, mental, and physical wellness to the people of the world, facilitating financial independence and personal growth worldwide. Our mission is to capture 1% of the $7.3 trillion health and wellness pie, right? We want to get this 1% of that pie right there, which is a lot of money that is going to be made by the people who take this business seriously and build it, right? Not the passive person, not the casual person, but the person that treats this as a business and not a hobby. When I got involved in 2019, one of my goals was to put myself in a position to where my income from HBN either matched or exceeded my six-figure income from my job. Okay, in the first year, I made $85,000. The second year, I made 60,000. Okay, I had a car accident that slowed me down. But then that third year, right, by 2021, and by 2021, I had matched my income. And in 2022, I started earning way more than my income. I didn't have to work anymore if I didn't want to. So when my employer eliminated my position last year in September, I was happy. I was prepared for it because I never have to work again, because I'm capturing my pieces of pie, the $7.3 trillion health and wellness industry. And I desire that for you guys if that's your goal. Our motto is dream, fight, win. You must have a dream you're willing to fight for. As long as you don't give up and quit, you will come out with the win, right? And today we're doing part 4. So we're going to talk about learn the new member orientation so you can teach it. Okay, so once you sign somebody up, guys, you become a leader. The moment you sponsor your first person, those people are looking to you for guidance and direction. This is why you don't want to be that ghost sponsor and not support your people. And this is why it's important not to be a sponsor monster where you sign up 1,000 people and can't help those folks. We have people who do that, right? And that, because that gives people a sour taste and not a positive experience with network marketing. We want people to have a positive experience. So this is why it's important to get in, plug in, stay in. So we learned the new member orientation process so you can teach it. And then we talk about launching your business, right? Amateurs start their business, right? Professionals launch. If you guys follow me on my other Facebook profile, Marcus Lee Jones, which I can't use it for another, 50 years or whatever, I launched HBN. I didn't start it. I launched it, and how I would do it, I would post, "Hey, I'm launching on this date," right? And I would just have a lot of pre-launch posts, and people were signing up like crazy. Within 5 or 6 months, I enrolled 1,000 people with HBN. My first 1,000 people in less than 6 months with HBN, because I launched it. I didn't start it. I just launched. I launched it. Okay, and then I started. Okay, so I encourage you guys to do that. So learning the new member orientation process, you can teach it, launch a business. So These are parts one. This is part one and two, one and two and three. So these are all broken down. So if you guys missed any of the prior trainings, they are all recorded and they're on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. But we covered creating strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win, and also your why board, which is a leadership test. We also covered placing your appropriate initial order and then setting up authorship if appropriate, and authorship preferably on the first of the month. And then we talked about getting familiar with your resources and tools at your disposal. Then you build your belief in the industry, the company, the pay plan, the products, yourself, which is probably should be one, but the method used to build your business, and also believe you're helping people. Then we talked about creating your preliminary candidate list and how to launch your business through your hot market, warm market, and social media, and maybe cold market if you want to do that, which is hard. And then master the art of the invite, which is one of the seven core network marketing skills. This is the second one, inviting. You have to get good with inviting. And then learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates. That's the third core network marketing skill. Okay, so we talked about all those in the first three trainings. All right. So today we're talking about launching your business, right? So this right here, this is basically the new member orientation. So this is what you guys as leaders who have recruited people and have sponsored people that tell you they want to build a business. This is what you need to know, right? And until you get this down, leverage the Wednesday night Zooms, right, to teach the information to your success team members while you are learning it. Okay. Because you don't want to have to wait until a Wednesday to get people plugged in. If someone joins tonight after this Zoom, you don't want them waiting a whole week, right, to get the training. You want to get them in, go to the YouTube channel, get the replays from part one, two, three, and part four, get them plugged in, right, so they can start learning, just like a job. When you were hired on your job, you went through orientation, you went through training, right? Customer service training to talk with a smile in your voice, and how to deliver bad news while sounding pleasant, stuff like that. But then you also learn the technical stuff, right? So this is why it's important for leaders to know this information and get their members plugged in before we have our live trainings. And so as far as launching your business, right, you want to let people know you're in business. You launch it. Okay. So how we teach it, you don't have to do it, but this is what works. You're going to do a business announcement text. Okay, you're going to make a Facebook post. Most of us are on Facebook. That's where most people on social media are on Facebook. And then you're going to post a story. Okay, and then you're going to post a reel. So you're going to have a text. You're going to send the people who are in your phone. You're going to text them. Okay, and then you're going to make your Facebook post. You're going to have your story, and then you're going to post your reel announcing you are in business. So these are some sample texts, right? So these are some scripts. You can screenshot these, or you can, come listen to the recording. And these are texts that myself and Coach Will and other leaders actually use when we joined GoDasana in 2023. When Paula asked me and Coach Will to help, relaunch and introduce GoDasana to the marketplace, these are some of the exact scripts we use. The first one, hey, first name, could you do me a favor and share my website link with anyone you know interested in making more money part-time? And put your link in there. I like that one because that's not asking people you sent the message to look at your link. You're asking them to share that link with people. Now, when you reach out to people like that, who are when people when people get that type of message, what do you think they're going to do? Once you send that text, what do you think most people are going to do? They're going to look at it. They're going to click that link, go look at it. They might sign up. They might not forward it to people, but they're going to read it and go to your email, go to that website link. My little sister, I forward stuff to her all the time, right? She told me she doesn't want to do network marketing, but she will share whatever I send to her. She'll share it with her network, and she bowls. She travels and bowls, knows a lot of people, so she always shares my stuff. So the second text was, "Hey, first name, I just launched my own online health and wellness store. If I sent you my website link, would you do me a favor and support my business by placing a one-time trial order for anything on the website? Can I count on you? Okay, and this one here, you're simply asking for people who are in your hot market for them to do you a favor and for them to support you. Now, if they care about you like you care about them and they love you, they're going to support you and place a one-time order. It could be for anything. It could be for a soap bar with go to the sauna. It could be a bottle of black seed oil, a bag of Vitality with HBN. The reason why we like this script is because it gives you a story, right? You can say, you know what? Within 5 days of launching my business or joining my company, I earned my first commission. That's going to be your story. Okay. The third script, hey, first name, could you do me a favor and share my website link with anyone you know interested in losing weight? That's one, you can focus on that. Lowering blood pressure, have more energy. Pick a health condition you want to focus on, and then include your website link that goes direct to that particular product, like weight loss. I like weight loss because 20 years ago, people want to lose weight. Hold on, let me turn on my air conditioning, guys. Let me get on my phone really quickly. It's a little warm up here. Starting to heat up here in Vegas. It was cold. Now it's going to having to 77 degrees upstairs. So let me turn on my air really quickly. All right, should be turning on now. Let me turn it down. All right. So we're good. So that third script, right? I like weight loss. Okay. I lost almost 90 pounds. Okay. And so not with HBN, but just before I was Coach Marcus, I was Big Marcus. After I lost weight, people on Facebook started calling me Coach Marcus because I became a certified personal trainer and was sharing weight loss tips, recipes, wellness tips, and they called me Coach. And that's been the name I've had since 2013, right? So but weight loss is an easy, easy pain point to focus on because 20 years ago, people want to lose weight. In 2026, people want to lose weight. And then 20 years from now, people are going to want to lose weight. But you can pick whatever health condition you want to focus on. It could be blood pressure, more energy, whatever. Send that text and include your direct link for that. And then the fourth script is, hey, first name, this is your first name. Can you do me a favor and send this video to anybody you know that cares about their health and insert the video link? Okay, so we have the one link that has the 5 HBN products that provide 90 essential vitamins and minerals. I like that video because over 95% of people are nutrient deficient. Even if they're eating all the daily recommended daily allowances of fruits and vegetables, they're not getting the proper amount of nutrients because the soil is so depleted. So they have to supplement that. And so we have 5 products: Ocean Vitality, Fulvic Acid, Beetroot Max, Glucoprotect, and Mind. Those 5 products provide 90 essential vitamins and minerals. If you're lacking in just one of those vitamins and minerals, that can open up the door to disease. And then once disease gets in, it can lead to complications, including death. We want to prevent that, right? I don't think anybody wants to die early because dying early is really overrated. My mom was 52 years old when she died. I was 28. My biological dad was 51 when he died. I was a little over 18, turned 19 years old when he died. So dying early is really overrated. But we have that video, we have the black seed oil video, we have the cayenne pepper video, we have the align oil video, and there's another video about cancer. Okay, so we have different videos you can send to people, okay, just for them to send that to other people who care about their health. Now, when you send that message, the people you send it to, they're going to look at it. And some of them are going to respond back to you and want to know, hey, what do you have that will help with whatever issues they have? Okay. So these are some scripts you can text or call people with a message. Now we have coffee, right? Coffee is the third most consumed product on the planet. This is an easy one to share. So this is a sample message script or phone call or text script you can send to people you know. And even you have acquaintances on Facebook, people that follow your Facebook posts. They could be new people. You can just ask them, hey, Marcus, let me know when you have a minute. I have a quick question. And Marcus will respond back, hey, Marcus, what's up? Just send this, hey, do you or anyone you know drink coffee or tea? Or you can coffee, don't Pick one, don't pick both. Drink coffee or tea at least occasionally, or you can put coffee or tea at least occasionally because we have some great tea products. And then and then if they say yes, they do know somebody, it's them. Ask them, hey, what is your favorite coffee or tea brand? Okay. And then they'll tell you Starbucks. Then respond back, when was the last time your favorite coffee or tea brand paid you a check for buying, drinking, or referring their coffee? Never, right? And then the two ways you can go. That's why I have these in red. If there was a way for you to get paid a check each time you bought, drank, or referred coffee or tea, would you want to learn how? Right? That's one way. Okay. Or you can say, if there was a way for you to get paid a check each time you bought, drank, or referred coffee or tea, would you want to try it and learn how to get paid a check? Okay. So if you do this one, the second one, you got to have some samples, right? Have some sample packs. You can send to people, okay? And do that. So that's I like the first one because the second one is duplicatable, but it does cost money to use that second one because you have to either buy the sample packs or you have to buy the equipment to make the mini sample packs. Okay, so that is how you can lead with the coffee or tea products. Okay, and that works. That's how we launched Nova Coffee in 2020. This is the exact strategy we used, and I made almost $200,000 just from Nova Coffee, guys. Just from the Nova, between Black Seed and Nova and the weight loss products. That's where most of my commissions and Fulvic, most of my incomes come from those four products. So that's a simple script you can use. So that's it for that, guys. So we do this every week. This is your first 5 years with the company. So the red arrows represent how much time you spend each year. The dollar symbols represent how much money you're going to earn each year. So your first year, you're new. You're new to the company. You could be new to MLM. You're welcome, Crystal. With that being said, you're going to spend time reading the books if you're serious, right? Many people treat it as a hobby, don't read the books, don't watch the videos, don't attend the trainings, but we're talking about people who are serious about wanting to make $100,000. I'm just using that number because that seems to be a good number, right? But people are serious about making $100,000 a year, not just total. So your first year, you're reading the books, you watch the videos, you attend the trainings, you are, reaching out to people, and you're getting like your head beat up, people calling you names and telling you no, and but you're not getting discouraged because you are becoming a professional, but your money won't be a lot in year one. Year two, okay, you are becoming a professional. You have thick skin, right? You are reading the books, you are watching the videos, you're attending the trainings, you are applying the information you're being taught, using right words, like what Big Al teaches in his books, like most people. Okay, most people can be successful in network marketing. Okay, things using most. Or I just found out this that Chat GPT is great for creating scripts. Okay, so year two you're getting better, so your money goes up even more in year two. Year three, by your third year, if you have been consistently attending the trainings, reading the books, okay, watching the videos and applying the information consistently, you should be a professional by year three. So the 7 core network marketing skills, okay, which is prospecting, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, and onboarding or getting people started right, and promoting events. You should know that by your third year. But what happens is look at your money, it starts going up more in year three because you have more people telling you yes, and you're having some duplication happening because some people you signed up, they are starting to do what you're doing because you plugged them into the training. Now, year four, this is where you're still recruiting people, not at the same clip as your first 3 years, because now you are transitioning to leader mode, not management mode, leader mode, where you may have meetings with your teams, and just to make sure everyone's on the same page and everyone's moving in the same direction. You're having people that you signed up that got it, they caught the vision, they ran with it, and their business is growing. So you're having more duplication happening. Your income goes up more in year four. Year five, at this point, between year four and year five, you can be picky about who you recruit. Everyone doesn't deserve to work with you because everyone's not a good fit. Some people, may disrupt your piece, disrupt your team, disrupt your organization. You don't want to work with those people. Okay. But you can be picking year 5, right? And now you have other leaders coming up. Some people that you signed up may have outranked you. Coach Will joined after me. 3 months after I joined, Coach Will joined. He made $1 million before I did, which is fair, right? All the work he puts in, the training and teaching, he earned that. But year 5, look at your income, it goes up even more. Now, what happens with people because of social media, right, with the internet, it's it's easy now to go from company to company to company, or it's easy to see like another opportunity you want to promote in addition to this opportunity and get distracted, things like that. So what happens is people get to years, say 2 or 3, and have made $500,000, and someone's in their messenger or they see a Facebook ad about an opportunity that doesn't require any recruiting, and the pay plan pays like 1 cent more than ours. They go join that other deal because they think it's easier. Okay, so what happens is when you do that, you go back to year 1. So number 1, you start over and you lose some things. You lose your credibility with the people who follows you for your first 3 years. You lose your downline. Okay. You also lose your income. But that passive income you built up, that goes away. It drops significantly. And then you go back to year 1. And then what happens is by year 2, you're looking for another company. So when you join another company, guess what happens? You go back to year 1 again. So then every time you go from company to company to company, you keep losing credibility and you keep starting over every year, right? Don't be the person that starts over every year. Like there's someone that reached out to me about joining us, didn't join with me. In 30 years, this person said he was with 1,300 companies. Okay, so he's had 1,300 year ones in 30 years. That's a lot of companies. Okay, so don't be that person that does that because you will never build that large long-term passive income. So let's talk about commitment. So what goes on, well, if you guys want to maximize your commissions and get paid on the full volume of the purchase, 50 BV or more is the way to go. Okay, we know it's $9.95 to join us, and if you're active at $9.95 and someone you sign up places a 100 BV order, you're going to make 30% of $9.95. You're going to make $2.98 plus matrix, right? But if you are at 50 BV and someone places a 100 BV order, you're going to make $30, right? Plus the matrix. So you're going to maximize your income by being at 50 BV or more. So that's how you can tell you're committed. With HBN, okay, if you are committed with HBN, you're at 100 CV or more. So you can maximize the pay plan and you can participate in the $20,000 fast start promotion that started on January 1st. GoldAsana also has a promotion that started today, which is the March Madness promotion. I'll cover that in my next couple slides. So as far as the money, how it works with GoldAsana, there's cash back up to 30%. Okay, there's a retail commissions, which are 30% plus overrides. And then there are matrix commissions, which is 6%, which is the highest payout up to 6%. Okay, it could be 3% or 6%, but which is the highest payout in MLM. And then there's matrix matching income up to 56% match. And then there's leaderboard bonus. This pays every month if you are on a leaderboard, which takes the top 10 people and pays $100 for the 10th place person up to $1,000 to the top person on the board. And this is how the system works. So as far as building the system, building your business, focus on the $9.95 Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. Simple. You share the Sizzle videos. These are videos. I've shared these, and we have two of them posted on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. So you share one of those videos with people, and if they want to join you, you send them your joinwithgo.com site, and then let the system do the work. They'll have a free tour within for 72 hours. And then if they upgrade, you plug them in and teach them how to do 1, 2, and 3, right? That's promoting the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription, okay? And so that's our simple 4-step process that literally works, guys. It works.
What if you could start a real income stream today?
Plan. So this is the March Madness promotion. So if you guys have seen any of the posts about these or illustrations about these, type March, M-A-R-C-H, if you guys have seen them. So, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these, but it's simple, right? This is a 3-step playbook, okay, to earn a lot of money. If you guys are familiar with HPN and the Star Bonus, well, this is the Go to Sauna form of the Star Bonus program, okay? And so to qualify, you have to be active at 100 BV. Okay, so the company created 3 kits that are at 100, 109 BV. Matter of fact, the Daily Pause kit has like 14 products. It's over $150 in savings. It's great. We have the Big Baller kit and the It Girl kits. You got people can purchase that and can qualify, or they can place an order for 100 BV and mix and match the price to get to 100 BV. So the playbook is this: for every 3 people you sign up, every 3 people you sign up at 100 BV, and if you're 100 BV, the company's going to pay you $149, right? Focus on the big chart, right? Because you're going to receive the matrix pay plus $50 plus the $30 fast starts, the 30% fast starts. Okay. I didn't put that on here, but that's how it works there. Okay. Now, when those 3 people, they each enroll 3 people, or if 3 people from your level 1, once you have 9 people on level 2, okay, it can come from 1 person enrolling 9 people on level 2. But once that grid fills, your team fills, the company's going to pay you a $200 bonus, plus you're going to receive matrix pay, any matching commissions, but it's going to be a minimum of $227 once your level 2 is filled. Okay, mind you guys, you only paid around $140 for the kit. Sure, you'll be in profit from it's amazing. All right, so now what happens is the 9 people on level 2, when they apply what they learn to duplicate and build their business, they each enroll 3 people, or 1 person might enroll 27 people. Your level 3 will be filled by the work from people on level 2. Okay. Every time that happens, the company's going to pay you a $500 bonus plus matrix pay, plus there's going to be some overrides. So the guaranteed income just from this example is $957. But when you include the matching bonuses and any other commissions owed, it's $1,000, around $1,000. And you can receive as many of these as you qualify for in a month, right? But the simple 3-step playbook, it's simple. Enroll 3, okay? You teach those 3 to enroll 3, okay? And then teach those 9 to enroll 3. That's it. And just duplicate the process. Those 27, they get taught to each enroll 3. And what happens is, as far as how it looks for you, every time you sign up 3 people, you are going to open up a new team grid, and your level 1 will be filled. Okay, so if you sign up 9 people, you're going to have 3 grids open. So you'll make $149 on each grid that's open on level 1. Okay, and then once level 2 is filled out, you get the other bonuses, and once level 3 is filled out, you get the others. So the reason why this was slated to start on March 1st, which is Sunday. However, since Matrix Pay is on Monday, March 2nd, Paula wanted people to have more time to promote this, to build their incomes up, so that when Matrix Pay closes on Sunday night, on Monday comes, people want to see probably some of the biggest Matrix commissions they've seen since they joined, which are going to be amazing stories you'll have to share. Right, guys? So this information is posted in all the groups and the chats we're in. So promote this. And if what happened was in 2019, when HBN did the Star Bonus, it was a promotion for the spring of 2019. So right around the time I joined, the Star promotion the Star program was a promotion. It wasn't a part of the HBN pay plan permanently. Well, the Star Bonus program did so well, Paula kept it and enhanced it since then. Back then, it was $225. I was paid out for a completed grid. Now it's $575. Okay, go build you want to see your income increase? You got to build it, right? You can pray, you can have your confessions, you can tattoo your faith confessions on your arm. You got to put in the work. You got to let people know, you got to build it, and then don't just be a sponsor monster, right? Teach the people you sign up to go do the same thing. That's how your income is going to grow. It's not going to just grow just because you want it to grow. You have to put in the work. Okay. So this is this right here, the March Madness 2026 promotion, plus there's the other commissions we all get. So HBN, all right. So this is what it looks like with HBN. We qualify for the cashback program. We also have the customer sales bonus from 10% to 30% for the first 90 days of all your customers. We have the binary commissions of either 4% or 12% of $200. So mine are always $24. And there was a time where I received 1,000 $24 binary commissions in a month, right? That's how aggressive the HBN pay plan is. Then there's a star matrix, which pays up to $575 for each completed star bonus grid. And then there are the weekly lifestyle bonuses that pay from $75 per week up to $5,000 every single week, just in lifestyle bonuses. And then there are the Power 3 bonuses, and then there are the leaderboard bonuses, just like with GoToSana, right? So right now we have the $20,000 fast start promotion where if you hit the certain levels and qualifications with that promotion, you can make an extra $20,000, right? So that's HBN. So what I want you guys to do now is screenshot this or write this down. This is how we're building our business. So on Mondays, we have a call. It's a testimonials call, but we call it, this is how we start and end our day, right? So get accustomed to sharing this information. After you wake up in the morning and you do your prayers and reading your Bible and affirmations, what product do you start your day with? Okay. And before going to bed at night, after your prayers, what products do you end your day with? Right? Some people, so that's how you want to get accustomed to sharing what you do. This is how I start my day. This is how I end my day. Right? So I start my day with fulvic acid, beetroot max, and some other products mixed as my pre-workout drink. I end my day using black seed oil and a lime. Right? That's just an example for me. So these are some words you want to get used to using in your marketing and storytelling on social media, and even with people you know, right? And so if you guys are on Facebook, there are five groups that are on Facebook. So one of them is for people who are consultants. So that first group is not for guests. Don't invite prospects to that group. They have to have an account with GoToSana or HBN. That's the Greener Gangs Family Brand Consultant and Consultant Training Group. Then the 4 other groups are open to anybody. So you can join them. You can invite prospects, invite your team members, invite your family, your cousins, co-workers, invite them to the HBN testimonials and information group. That's strictly for HBN products and information. Then there's the GoToSana testimonials and information group, strictly for GoToSana. Then there's the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group, which is for the HBN weight release products. And then there's the GoToSana Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good Together group. That group focuses on the $9.95 subscription. Okay, so those are groups you want to be in. And how you use those groups, when someone accepts your invite to join the group, once they're in the group, find a post to tag them in. So you're going to add them to the group. Once they're in, find a post you want them to see. Tag them in the post. Okay, and then message them to tell them to welcome them to the group. Tell them you tagged them in a specific post because you thought they would enjoy reading the information and to get back with you to let you know what they liked about the information, right? So add, tag, message, ATM. That's how we use those groups. And for those of you who have guests in those groups, if you have a guest that you invited and they respond to a post, like I've been using the HBN group to post about Nova Coffee, and I've been using the GoToSana group to post about the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscriptions, right? If someone you invited comments on the post, any post in that group, and wants information, well, we don't steal customers. What we do is the admin, we will go and look up that person's name to see who invited them to the group. And if it shows you as their inviter, we will respond to that post to tell them, hey, Marcus, contact Coach Seymour. Looks like Coach Seymour invited you to the group. Contact Coach Seymour, and he can get you the information about Nova Coffee. Right? That's how we do it. So that's how we keep the integrity of the group going, and we don't steal reps. Right? So these are a couple. Well, we have the YouTube channel. Subscribe to that channel. It's One Team, One Dream channel, just like that. Right? You can look it up by HBN Team Channel. That's the current name, and that's where all of the Zoom replays that are hosted on this Zoom channel, they're all posted there. And then there's a Dreams board. Thanks to my friend Mary, she reintroduced me to the boards, which I wasn't using. And so this is kind of our support website. And you can go to that link right there is bit.ly/ One Team, One Dream support, right? Just like how it looks there. So that's what we have. We have references and resources and things like that posted on that channel. Even the sizzle videos are posted there also. So that's on that channel there. So that concludes the training as far as information. This is our weekly schedule. So Sundays we start our training. So on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, they're all at the same time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern at One Team, One Dream Hangout.com. And then on Thursdays, there's 2 Zooms. We have Detox Divas, which is a product-focused call. Okay, that's with Coach Tina on her Zoom channel, coffeetalkwithtina.com. It's the same time as this Zoom, okay, at 5 p.m. Pacific on Thursdays. And then after her Zoom, there's a business overview that starts at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, back on this Zoom, okay? And then Fridays, for whoever has time, we at 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, we have a hangout. It's really informal. It's not recorded, and people can come in and ask questions and share successes and tips. We hang out for about 45 minutes to an hour on Friday. So if you guys can attend that, great. If not, great. Okay, it's not mandatory. So that concludes this part of the training. And thank you guys for showing up tonight. Want to welcome any of our new team members and any guests that are watching. Appreciate you guys for taking the past, what time is it? 52 minutes out of your Wednesday night to get this information. I will have this recorded, posted on the YouTube channel this evening, and I'll get it posted and shared in any groups. But you're welcome, all you guys, and we will see you tomorrow night. Have a good night. Bye.